Here? Okay.
Before we start our discussion, I'll introduce our our members and myself to you. I'm Jay as a leader of the discussion as a head of company, and this is Lynn as a head of our product team, and Minjin and Kelly as a team members. So let us start. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here to discuss our company's current problem. That is, one of our project team is facing a great conflict among its members. And as a director of company, I don't want you to work out of harmony with each one of your team members. So let me clarify the problem. As you all know, last week we announced the article on our product to public, and we have been conducting this research for more than 5 years, and we expected this to be a brilliant medicine to cure AIDS. But unfortunately, we found out that our rival company, Yonsei, has been conducting the exactly same research. And it is obvious that our company has been a #1 leader in the field of manufacture of medicines. And there's no doubt that people will believe in our brand's name. And that means we have credits from the public. And that lead our announcement ahead of Yonsei about AIDS pills get much attention from public and people. But I heard that there is some conflict among our members about the time of its announcement public. So some of team members believe that it was too premature to announce public, since they believe that the announcement should have been released after it is fully proved its safeness and effectiveness. So as a head of the team, Lynn, can you tell us how it has been conducted so far?
As you know, the project to make more effective medicine against AIDS has attracted public attention. Since 1991, our company has concentrated on developing a remedy to defeat AIDS. Other pharmaceutical companies have also have also invested lots of money and time. In this competitive market, I had no choice but to announce the research of our company. I believed if I hadn't expressed our project to the public, our company couldn't get an attention. We had it tested to some degrees. Specifically, we did test experiments on animals several times. I still believe unless it had any particular factors, it would be okay.
I have something to say about what you mentioned on the procedures of this research to develop a new anti-medicine. All of our team members, including you and Kelly and me, invested our much time and energy in this innovative project. And we were on the final stage to prove its actual effect on human body. And all of a sudden, you announced the discovery of the new medicine in public without any notice to our team members. I know that you are the head of our research team, so you are taking charge of this project. But don't you think you should have talked and discussed with us before making public this unfinished project? You are being absolutely opinionated and hasty, and I cannot believe what's happening now. And the more serious problem is that we didn't complete our project yet. Of course, yes, we did some experiment on animals, but it's not enough. I mean that for the present, we cannot 100% make sure that there will be no possible side effects. So we need more clinical demonstration to prove how this medicine exactly works in our body against the HIV virus.
I agree with Minjin. We can assert that
A new anti-AIDS medicine can cure the patient. Although we succeeded in the animal experiments, there are many different aspects between human beings and animals. We don't know exactly the effect of chemicals to people through animal experiments because animals don't be affected by some chemicals in the same way as people are affected. For example, most scientists argue that arsenic doesn't cause cancer to people because arsenic doesn't have any bad effect on animals. So many people had drunk water that contained much arsenic beyond safety standards for several decades. But through many other experiments, scientists found out that arsenic causes severe cancer to people. Like arsenic, the anti-AIDS medicine may cause severe problem to people. Therefore, we can be sure that the medicine will be useful without the experiments that reveal how it affects people.
Okay, so to sum up all of your opinion, what Lynn argues is that announcement itself it was okay because she thinks that we did pretty enough experiments on animals. But Minjin and Kelly think it is not right to release premature announcements since there was not enough experiments about the effect on human body, which Kelly thinks that human body is pretty different from those of animals. Then Lynn, despite all of these opinion gap among your team members, why did you force these announcements get released?
Our company for medicine has had the first place in this field. Do you think it will be possible to make such a big company without this kind of strategy on this fierce field? I don't think so. I know every member said so out of the concerns for the company. However, as a head of the project, I had to draw a plan to catch customers' attention. I just think it's kind of a strategic way to maintain our reputation. We should consider the principle of the market.
I know what you mean. It is true to manage the company well. We should have some useful strategies. But misrepresenting the fact is not a real way to help the company. As you said, it can make the reputation of the company greater in a short period. But if people knew the fact that we deceived them, they would not believe us anymore. We can lose the reputation in a moment.
And speaking of which, let me tell you something here. Think about our company's brand image. In fact, consumers buy our company's product because they have a faith in our company. And we didn't get that credibility in a day. And when our company was founded,